Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm bringing you another guide for DMT this time for making money. I find this method to be way better than BRD. It's a little bit more stressful in terms of like, if you die, it kind of wastes a lot of time. Because getting to the back room where the king is takes about 10 minutes. So yeah, you just want to get on the side here and watch out for the dog pats. They will see through your stealth the entire time. And usually you can't vanish them off for some reason. I think it's just because they have true sight. I did manage to vanish one off on our last run. There's usually a patrol on the right. I often distract them to get by. I don't know if I'll be able to make this one. Oh, we gotta resist too. I'm gonna reset here. Wait for the pat to go through. Sometimes you get unlucky. It's all about how you adapt. So yeah, how you make money in this run is pretty much all through the tribute. All the tribute money and off the king himself, and sometimes the ad. There is one ad you have to kill. The king does spawn, his little helper dude has 3 different classes. They're shaman, priest, and mage. Mage being the easiest. Priest is a little bit harder. My druid already got the key here. But you can just kill him at the start. And you'll get 1 less blue from tribute, but he will drop a blue, so it makes up for it. And then the shaman, which I find to be the most difficult. He's not difficult in the sense that he's just like harder than the rest, but there are certain contexts which will happen that he will be the hardest thing to kill. There's an eye patrol that comes up and down here. Here's a safe spot where you can kill him. LOS here in this corner. My druid already took care of it. The next safe spot to kill him is up ahead in the next kind of small room. Right up here. So you can hide in the left side here and wait for him to come up. They have very far like range for detecting you in stealth, so you can kind of abuse that and kill them. The next eye, do it in 2 ways as well. Like when he pats for the guard pats, you can kill him there safely as long as the guard's not next to him. And the other method is you kill him by the stairs, which is a lot harder, but usually my go-to because I just have it down pat. This run might be a little bit scuffed because I was recording. There's a lock chest in the corner too. That's another big money maker there. So I should be coming around the corner any second now. I usually stand right here. When I see him walk it up, I'll move forward because I want him around this tile. If he's any further, these guards are going to see perfect. So I usually just open up with autos and a kick and you should die. They have like no health. But yeah, if he's too far this way, these guards will aggro you. And if he's too far back, these mobs will get you. Yeah, not too bad. So there is a chest spawn back there, which I said. Lock chests are usually better than the unlocked. I don't know why, but I guess because they're locked. Makes sense. So this mob you can usually stealth by, but it is easier if you just distract it. Definitely not necessary though. So this pull coming up is kind of hard. If you have an engineering helm, it's very useful. I'm not combat anymore, I'm PvP spec, and I have improved stealth, so I don't need to use rocket helm. The other chest spawn, by the way, is in this corner behind these pats. You can get them when you're have the tribute buff. So what I do is a little cocky, but I pickpocket one. I'll sap. Hope I got improved sap. If I don't, I'll gouge blind. You can rocket helm this dude. If you're combat, you don't need it though. You can use blind, sap blind. But you don't even need blind as well, so you might as well save your powders. You can just gouge if you have improved gouge. And if that doesn't work, if you really want to be desperate, you could even evasion, grab some combo points, kidney shot into picking the door. But if he dodges it, you're kind of, you know, kind of dead. In that case, I guess you would blind. But yeah, I'm saving my blind powders because PvP is coming out, so I would recommend you guys doing the same. You can distract, you can also get by that guy without distracting. Okay, I didn't notice that dog pet, but I could have died right here. These guys patrol. Be careful of the patrol. They kind of do like a diamond shape. They'll come down. I get in the line of sight here. Come down here, go to the right, middle, down, back middle, left, and then they'll go back to the center. So we're just waiting for them to pat back. Because as I mentioned before, their aggro radius is massive. And their eyesight is like insane. These dogs have been eating their carrots, alright? I'll tell you what. Alright. So we're moving forward. Skirting around these guys. I think a dog just saw us a little bit. They didn't pull, so we're fine. Sometimes that happens. Try and hug the ogres as closely as you can. So there's two parts you can do this pull. We usually kill the hyenas because it's too risky leaving them up unless they're on the back patrol, which we have done. If you get an unlucky run, it's bad. So you can either pull them in this downwards corner, and you would LOS on the wall here for the spirits because you don't want the combat bug. They'll just be in combat the entire time. As a rogue, you need your opener, and as a druid, you'll be expending some mana here, so definitely a bigger deal for the rogue than it is the druid. You definitely want to hug this little pillar so you don't get in combat. We're at like 6 minutes 40 seconds right now to our run. We're losing a lot of time right now because the dogs are got a really unlucky dog patrol because usually we're sharper on the run-in because I had to set up recording. Usually you'll have it so like right when you're here, you'll be able to pull the dogs and there's no delay. We're gonna hibernate one. I'll open with a cheap shot and I'll burst the first one. If you're combat, the easiest way to do this is hibernate one. You just pop Blade Flurry here. You just AoE them down, easy peasy. As PvP spec, it's a little bit harder, but it's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. You won't be dying here. If you do, like, something extremely bad happened, RNG-wise. So the bear, druid, kappa. The bear will stun the other hyena, and you're fine. Then you have one. Usually top off. Push the next one. You'll have enough energy to just cycle into this. Rotation. Don't even worry about slice and dice. Okay. Animating in combat. Sick. Alright, so the druid will open and put dots. We don't actually tank this boss. It is a lot harder to do that method. We'll just kite in a figure 8, similar to how hunters do solo DM tributes. And as a rogue, your job is basically to apply dots, because you're not going to have a lot of uptime for hitting him. And layer in faints when you can, so that don't pull. You want to make sure the druid has the aggro the whole time. When he comes up on this ramp, you want to make sure you LOS, because if he does charge you, he's going to go right back to your druid, so you're just letting him gap close. Additionally, when he does charge, he has a chance to enrage, and he can literally one-shot you or your druid, so in a combo. You want to make sure you don't let that guy charge you and get closer to your druid and one-shot you, or the druid. I've had some unlucky runs where I get war stomped and just globaled, and there's nothing you can do about it, like, other than really manage your threat. Definitely needs a vanish on this boss as well. It helps a ton. Also good for reapplying Garrote. So yeah, this is pretty much the run. The thing with the shaman is he also heals, so you have to be mindful of where he is. You can kick them. But usually only heal when he's about 30%. So I do a risky move here, but I'm still LOS, so it's fine. I got war stomped. The shaman might heal here, and I got kicked into the totem. He's healing. That's bad. Okay, he got the heal off. It's not the end of the world. Usually heals for like 3k. If you get like around like 3 or 4 heals, if you can't kind of keep up the rhythm, and if you run out of mana, you're in trouble, but if you let 3 go, it's fine. This is why I don't like the shaman, is because the healing and the totems. It's just very annoying. The druid has to kind of keep up with killing the totems. You can kill them occasionally when they're in range. But I'm pulling some energy right now so I can kick in case the shaman goes for a heal, which I'm pretty sure he will. Okay, he didn't, and he died. That's it. Easy. You get some books here. There's another book spawn up here. So what we do is I take all the loot, and then we divide it by 2. And anything I sell in auction house, I will give him a split. And that's DMT. So how you want to do this order is you need to go to the guard after the king's dead, you talk to him, you send him away. Once he's away, you get the tribute buff. So I already saw the yelling. We're good. I'll get mine. The druid will come up and get his. And then we'll spawn the box. And that's tribute. Go back, get into your chest, there's extra loot in there. Get books you may have missed, get your DM tribute buffs, and just keep doing this over and over and over again. It's really good. You get minimum of 8 gold per run to almost 18 if you're lucky. Not including sellables. We don't sell our potions, and this is not including books. So if you get like a Forers or like a book that'll sell for a lot of them are tanked already, so you're not getting much, but it does still help your gold per hour. Just keep that in mind, guys. Hopefully your runs are okay. It's a little hard to learn. Once you get in the hang of it, it's pretty easy. We died a lot at the beginning learning it, but we got all those kinks out, and we're doing great. So hopefully your run will do well too. Hit me up on Twitch, Twitter, join my Discord. See you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching.